Go. Boom.
Are we good? Are we good?
We are good. We are alive.
And we are back for the first time in a few weeks. Obviously, we've been at CWL London, all and stuff. This week, me and Copley have got on the Bald Eagle, the LanZz Gaming coach/player, and the new gamer focus.
Can I just interrupt you a second? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just realised I'm the big screen on this. I thought I was going to be a small one, and I wore a different T-shirt if I'd have done that. Anyway,
You got hairs poking out the
appreciate
side.
the introduction regardless. It's what?
You got hairs poking out the side. It's brilliant.
Well, do you know the funny thing? Do you know when people get headset hair? I don't actually get headset hair. I get like a headset scalp. So whenever you take this off, you can
Have
actually
you not
feel
got
the
the
indent
band?
at the
Have
top
you lost
of your
the band
scalps.
in the middle?
Yeah, this snapped off.
Oh, you need to
So
get that
it's
replaced.
really unfortunate, but I can feel dents in like my scalp when I take it off at night.
I mean, I can't really
Anyway.
talk about headsets, but you know.
No, no.
I've got no place to comment, do I?
Swiftly moving on.
Yeah, Lou's obviously with Lewis on the show. We thought a few drinks wouldn't go amiss. So Luke and Lewis have got a drink each.
Yeah,
I'm
Lewis,
on the
What's yours,
water.
Harry?
I'm on the water. You know,
You're not on the water.
I've got a health kick. You know, got a body to keep looking good.
I wasn't
Yeah,
allowed
so
to
am I,
start
mate.
the show without a drink, Lewis said. So.
Exactly, mate.
Yeah,
And by the way, so for the first topic of conversation, we're going to talk about Copley's eyebrows. I just
Oh
thought I'd
my
take
God.
control at this point, so I'm only joking, Harry. Thought I'd just
You
interrupt
literally
them,
caught
let
the
things
worst
quick.
picture ever and completely ruined it.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I'm looking
All
from
right,
here, and you do not look like good eyebrows,
basically,
mate.
my eyebrows sit on my head in a weird spot. Anyway, enough of that. Lewis, how are you?
I'm good, my friend. I'm very good. I've had a busy day at work.
Busy day at
I'm
work,
glad to be
yeah.
home. Yeah, I've had a busy day at work, so I thought, sorry, I'm just trying to arrange my Carlsbergs here because I've lost one. Yeah, I had a busy day at work, so I came home, thought I'd sit out in the sun on the balcony, crack open a few Carlsbergs, and found myself rather tipsy at the minute because I've not had much to eat today. But apart from that, yeah, I'm all right.
You've got a balcony. Can we talk about that? How you got a balcony? I want a balcony.
Yeah, that wasn't a flex either.
No, that was a flex. You've got a
Yeah,
It
balcony.
wasn't an
that was
intentional flex.
that was
I can
big.
understand now. No, we were very fortunate. When we moved into this house 21 years ago, we bought it at really good price. It was like 100 grand for a house. That was really good. And we've
Yeah.
done a shitload of work in it now. So we put a balcony on it, and we've got 2 layers of astroturf in it as well. So when we always grew up, we used to play football, and so we're quite lucky with what we've got.
Love that.
I mean, if we're flexing, Harry's in a nice sort of woodland, rural area, aren't you, Harry?
Woodland.
Very,
I've
it's
got
a very
fit-
pleasant sort of Mystic Narnia kind of setting, right?
You can get 3 trebles for $5.50 where I live.
Yeah, what?
Looks like you can get drunk cheaper here, so that's the main thing.
Absolutely.
Anyways, moving on to COD. How's your year been on Black Ops 4, Lewis?
I think
all right.
some people would argue a waste of time. Harry, be quiet. Some people would argue a waste of time, because obviously everyone knows now. I've tweeted out that I'm not going to be going to Miami. But for me, I think to be honest with you, this year I've really enjoyed it. Probably more so than most. I seem to have finally and eventually started playing well. I think I've found my niche role after trying to be a crackhead sub for many years, which has never worked out at my age. But I've really enjoyed it. I've found the team now that I'm playing with, or now in this case, in a sense, coaching. So I just enjoy getting online, scrimming, and sort of competing in that sense. So yeah, apart from not being able to go to Miami, I have enjoyed it still.
Yeah, that's the main thing, having fun in my opinion. Like at this level, not saying like that in a bad way. Like obviously none of are pro. So if you're not enjoying it, then what's the point? Like
Yeah. I think for me as well, it's always I've always either been college or I've always worked at the same time, a full-time job. So for me, my intentions have always been right. Like whatever team I'm in, I've always put 100% in, because the players around me they want to make it pro, they want to go to the pro league. But for me, it's more of a hobby. I just enjoy playing, I enjoy competing. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to try, but for me, it doesn't mean as much as it would do for other people.
Yeah, that was
think.
always
Yeah,
the exact same as me when
yeah.
I played. Like the exact. There's 100% and then there's 100%. Like you'll try and you can try so much, but if you're at college or working full time, you can't try as much as someone that sat there, woke up at 12 o'clock, and then had fucking 3 cans of Monster and been.
Well,
like,
yeah.
It's not an insult either, but it's a different level. If someone's playing 12 hours a day and you're working 10 hours a day, 9 hours, you can't keep up. It's just not possible.
They
It's
lose
tricky.
they
You
lose their
literally just got to
passion as
caffeine
well,
up,
though.
aren't you?
Yeah.
I've always wondered though, like if I'd never have like been to school or college, or I've never worked, I've always wondered how far I would have got in that sense. But I don't know. I've always
Not
wanted
much further,
something to back
probably.
up on. And sorry,
Not much further, probably.
possibly do you know what? You're probably not wrong at all. Actually, you're probably not wrong. But
To be fair,
I don't know,
though,
I just enjoy playing.
even from my experience, when I team with you, you've put more effort than most of the people I've teamed it with.
Yeah,
Not just like in-game, like out-game stuff.
I try and take it as serious as I can. Like if there's something that needs watching back, I watch it back. And like always, my teammates have always been like sort of desperate to do well, so I've always just for the sake of them done my best. If I win any money in gaming, it's always a bonus, or if I make anything from it, it's just a bonus. But I really enjoy playing. I really enjoy speaking to people. I love going to events. So that's the main thing for me, really.
Pretty much just summed up my experience of why I do it and why I enjoy it. To be honest, same with me.
Yeah.
I just enjoy it, to be honest. Well, obviously not as much this game. I don't now. I'm trying to get back into it just for streaming reasons. But like, I just can't get away with enjoying this game. That's why I play it, just 'cause it's fun, meeting people, speaking to people, going to events. Like,
I'm gonna say it's the
Yeah.
social events as well, like just having a drink with people that that you enjoy being with, and that's it for me as well.
turn up, Luke. I can move my mic closer.
I did turn you up a little bit. Should be better.
Ah, yeah.
Should be better. Yeah,
Excuse me.
last year, I don't know, last year was a lot better. Me and Luke ran the S&D scene, obviously, winning
We actually
tournaments.
did.
And then me and Lou, teaming was brilliant. It was brilliant.
It was a good crack.
It was.
It was a good crack. I have memories of Anaheim.
And that was my favourite American event for sure. We did
No,
all
actually,
right
I'm gonna
as
say
well.
that.
What?
Yeah, the placement wasn't bad. It could have been better.
Yeah.
But in terms of sort of settings and events, by far for me, Anaheim's been the best one.
Oh, the
I've loved
hotel was
it.
literally next to the venue. The hotel was lovely as well.
Yeah, the pool that was knee deep. You jump in, you go for a pencil dive, and you just find yourself just covered in knees, and that'd be it. Just
To be fair,
I don't
I'm
know, for
excited
me,
for
it's just-
Miami.
yeah. Do you know what? I probably, although I can't play, I probably will still go to Miami. I'll probably get back from holiday the day before and just fly straight out to Miami the day after. So probably will go there.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't miss it.
I mean, as a coach, you got to be there for the team, don't you, Lou?
I'm more tempted
What-
to go to Miami than I am Anna. Being to California.
No,
I
I
don't think
go to Miami.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah, I don't think I can justify flying that. Someone's asked us to go, and like I don't think I can justify flying that far for 3 days. Like when I went to California, it was for like a good couple of weeks for a
Yeah.
holiday. I don't think I could fly there for Thursday or Monday or Tuesday or whatever. And that, like it's at least Miami's only like 8-9 hours. Like not even that if you fly from somewhere direct, I suppose. But
Yeah, I'm the
LA
opposite.
is-
I can't go for more than a week. 5 days in America is enough for me.
really,
I don't like. Yeah, I don't like
Oh.
sightseeing. I quite enjoy just nudist beach and restaurants. That's for me. That's all. I'm not a fan of sightseeing and going around. That's enough.
Nah,
That place is plentiful.
It's
There
such a
is.
long way to go for such like a short time. I think I feel like you get there and then you're just leaving. Like I was gutted
Yeah.
after, like obviously I left London a day earlier. I left on the Sunday and I was absolutely devastated when I got home. I didn't think I would be. I was like, I just want to go back and spend like, yeah.
You
I
get
don't-
them withdrawal symptoms, don't you? When you get.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna tweet out the stream as well here myself. Sorry about this.
But yeah, overall, you've had an alright year, haven't you, Lou?
I'd say so. Yeah, apart from that top 144 placement at the start of the year. Yeah.
But that's happened
It,
with a lot of players. Like I don't know, even the Legion team, one of the Legion teams, Louis and that, they had a rough start to the year. Obviously, some of us
Yeah.
had a rough start and it carried on getting worse.
It did, but I mean, you've found your niche now, though, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, not playing.
No, I think-
Well, doing
Well, yeah,
that.
exactly. I think the start of every year, the first event is always a bit random because you've got under 18 teams that come up from the UK or from NA, and they've just got no pro points, and you just find them
Yeah.
in the bracket at an early stage. You just don't expect a good team round two. I mean, that's not my excuse. We played shit in fucking Vegas. I did anyway. But yeah, apart from that, it has been a good year.
I think that's the start. Like any game, the first 2K and stuff is like
Yeah, it's
so
always random.
weird. I think it was the World War II one. I was with like Ace in. Remember Shouts a lot or not? Copy
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Vaguely, yeah.
Me, like, and we played Colga. Who else was he with? Name some of the Italians he played.
Bisso? He normally is with
Could be
Bisso.
Vortex, Bisso,
No, it wouldn't have been
Uh,
Vortex.
It was like Colga. Anyways, all them. Some of them are still
Frido.
playing now.
I
who
bet
are
if it's
good.
Frido, Vinoc.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lumbast.
Vinoc. He was like them. and
Oh,
everyone was like,
Vinoc.
he's like,
What a
everyone-
guy.
I was streaming. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's going to get hammered like that." And with me, we 3-0'd them, and I thought that. But then after that, we played like Dens and stuff. And then it's just really weird. And then other times I've played 2Ks and IW where I thought, "Who the fuck's this? This is easy." And then I've been absolutely shit on by some 18-year-old
Yeah.
that I've never heard of, and like they're the best player in the
happens.
world.
It's always going to happen. It's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah. This year more so than ever for me, because obviously I have sort of been out of the loop. Like I haven't kept up with COD. I've only just started playing League Play the past week. But some players are just so good now that I'd never thought really would be. I've never heard of, and they're just unreal. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
come out of nowhere.
the game changes every year. Like there's players who you would have played last year, and you'd be like, yeah, easy.
Yeah.
You play them this year, and you go into it like, and I'm about to get destroyed.
Give us an example.
Like most people against LewTee. Last year,
Big game.
easy. Like I had to carry him all the time. This year,
Do you think,
somehow.
I've heard a few things. Do you think I was that bad at World War II?
No, you weren't that bad, but you were
We're
definitely-
inconsistent.
definitely better at this
Granted.
game.
Yeah, as an example,
yeah,
and this
definitely.
isn't even a rip. What about like midget and stuff beating like our team? You know, at the end of World
Yeah,
War
yeah,
II,
yeah.
that was my team. Our team midget stuff, and they've just 3-0'd Krezamus and stuff. No one would have ever,
Yeah.
ever like it. And I don't know if it's just because that was like a one-off, but I've seen that they're generally obviously better on this game. But things like that, any other card, they would have just sort of laughed at them in the bracket. Even me, like if they would have laughed at. And then now they just got 3-0'd on LAN or 2-0'd or whatever it was, and like. That would never ever
It's
happen.
like that Horrid Harry circle though as well. Like, obviously he's in my team, but the Horrid Harry circle that came through, the Harry, the Connor, and
dicked
Chaxter,
on
people
me.
in that team, like nobody knew them. Oh, well, I didn't anyway. I didn't know them, and then Connor's with Alliance now, and Harry's
Yeah.
obviously playing with us. They've just come from nowhere. They're all doing well.
Yeah, they're all really good. Harry was on IW for me when he was 17. He used to like play against him, and he was just unreal even then. He was so good.
See, I didn't
Yeah,
play that
he
game
was-
that much before.
Awful
Yeah,
game.
he was.
Oof.
I mean, and then I
Wasn't a
didn't
good
see
one.
much until the end of World War II. That's when he started getting himself like a better circle, and then obviously now he's playing with you, and he's still
Yeah.
doing pretty well.
He's doing well. Yeah, he's a good lad. He's doing well.
You've
So,
molded them well, Lou, haven't you? Him and Brad.
Yeah, I'd like to think I'm a father figure of the team. I do. I'm 21, but I look 31. But I do like to see myself as a father figure.
I can't believe you're younger than me. Is
You
worrying.
can't?
Yeah, you're like 2 years younger than me as well. Not even.
I
Like,
mean, I think I look it, mate. But I think the worst thing when I was streaming the other night, I put in my chat, "How old do you think I look?" I think the youngest one I got was 31. Yeah. I mean, even at work, like I think the fortunate thing as well is, what Dave didn't know I was 21. What? So I just seen it in
See,
the
Lou,
chat.
people
Yeah,
don't
I'm-
like. You say you're 21, no chance.
Yeah, I'm 21. I'm actually 22 in August, believe it or not. But I think it's quite good with where I work because I've got quite a good job. I work helping people with like vulnerabilities get into employment. So a lot of people over the age of 50, they wouldn't normally respect somebody giving them advice when they're 21 years old. So I think the fact that I looked over the age of 30 just helps me a little bit in my work as well.
Yeah.
So I've always got by. I don't get ID.
You just don't get ID'd anyway.
I don't get ID'd anywhere.
I
Literally,
know.
yeah. I think that last time I got ID'd was 15 when I walked in. I had a little bit of chest hair coming through an open button shirt. I think that was the last time. Turn that Yankee off.
Now he just wears his vest so no one IDs him.
So yeah, it's best top weather at the minute. You're right.
Actually, weather is unreal.
Carlsberg and vest out. It's just
Absolutely.
Beautiful. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It was a Stella. You'd imagine the fucking face cam, eh? Fucking wife beater all over, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
Before we move on to the Blackout Challenge, what's your plans for the rest of the year, Lou? I know you can't. Is it just coach LanZz until you can play again? Or
Yeah, I think in what I'm doing for the rest of the year, I think because I put all my efforts into LanZz. I put all my efforts into Brad, who I've teamed with Fusions, I've teamed with at the start. Ewan left us for a period, but I've been with Ewan pretty much from the start. I think my intentions now, put so much effort in, is to try and help these get to champs.
Yeah.
And if that's doing a coaching role, then it's doing a coaching role. I've been offered a few because I can play at Anaheim and I will go to Anaheim. So I have been offered a few positions in teams, but I don't know. I've not really got an interest in playing if it's not with these lot. So I'll probably just wait out till next year and return next year playing again. Under no means do I want to start next year coaching. Not a chance. Even if I got a salary, I'd still rather play.
Yeah, that's just
Sort of my
Fair
plan.
enough.
like you said, it's a hobby, isn't it? Like for you, like you said, if you enjoy
Yeah, exactly.
So you're 100% playing next year, are we?
100% playing next.
100%.
Hold on, we or I?
I meant to say you. I don't want to get your hopes up again like last year.
We came out. Let's just discuss this, by the way. Let's just have a chat about this.
Oh, here we
So,
go. Go
Everyone
on.
that's in the stream, I had a pretty rough. So off season, obviously, snaky business goes on. Everyone's looking for a roster.
Well, there's
I
no
had a pretty
snaky
rough off-season.
business. There's no snaky
You know,
business
I was
over
literally,
this
I was a
end.
pubic hair away from quitting, a chest hair away, literally. The off season came, I tweeted out free agent. I got no offers whatsoever. And before I even tweeted out free agent, I messaged Harry and I messaged Briggs saying, "What's going on? Do we want to carry something on for next year? Let's team again. Let's play." Harry's had an absolute nightmare, by the way. He's ignored me. He's just completely heard it.
No. I didn't ignore you.
Wow.
I said, I'm not dealing with this. Ask Briggs.
That's
Those are my words.
Yeah,
disgrace.
and then Briggs said, "I'm not dealing with this. Ask Harry." So I
Oh.
thought, do you know what? I'm not playing games.
God.
I'm 36 years old. I'm not in the mood for this. So I ended up ignoring both of them as well after that, and then put a team together with Brad. But Harry actually egoed me in the off season. I can't rip his first placement because I got the same, but top 96 in the second one, was it, Harry?
I don't even know.
No, I bet you don't.
It's not even like I didn't even make it on the sheet. That's how bad it was.
It wasn't very impressive.
It wasn't the best. This year hasn't been the best. London was alright.
But you're lucky, Harry. You're lucky it's not on your Gamepedia page.
Yeah, exactly. Why?
Very lucky in that sense. Mine
What
is.
is what the Dallas?
No, your Dallas is on there, but your sorry, no, your Vegas, is on there. Your Dallas
Dallas,
isn't.
yeah, because my Dallas isn't anywhere to be seen. I can't find the placement anywhere, which is pretty lucky.
I mean, I approached the guy. I said, "Look, I didn't go Vegas, mate. I think there's a mistake here. You're a bit of a skinhead that went instead of me that looks 30 odd."
It was Corbines.
Yeah, it was Corbines.
It was Corbines that went.
Yeah, it was Corbines. It was Corbines. I mean, he was on my team, so it didn't go in my favour. So it was Corbines that went. Anyway, they stuck it out. They knew it was me. There's not many that look like me in this scene, let's be honest. So yeah, I took that one on the chin. Being erased.
Howie, then, since we're on about COD, we'll see how Lewis is on Blackout.
All right.
That's down to you.
Luke, it's been a pleasure. You're now off the screen. All right, Lewis. Talk to me about your Blackout skills. Are there any skills at all?
Lack of Blackout
Right,
skills.
roughly, how many games you played? Oh, you're level 60. You played a few games.
I played a few, but they're always been quads with like Ewan.
Right.
My win percent is 9%.
God, well, that's not healthy.
KD 3.6, if that means anything. Most kills 19 in one game though.
I mean, if you get 3 kills, you sit at 3rd place on our leaderboard.
Okay.
So, obviously, you have one game, drop in, play, and then you have the option to play another game, and regardless of your score, we will take that.
Sorry,
Dave,
say it
you
again.
have been taken off the leaderboard. We need to add that
Dave,
back in. I just
Dave,
noticed that.
No.
Oh no, it's because he didn't make the top 5, is he?
Yeah, that's the top 5. It only goes up to a certain amount.
Oh, Javid's on a donut. What?
We've
Yeah,
got
no,
Hey
Dave
Jay
dropped a
Donut.
donut, no.
Dave
Oh,
Dave
the
died
boy.
in 22 seconds or something, Lewis. So if you get a kill, you're already in the top 5. That's all you need to
You
do.
know me,
is get a
mate. Any
kill.
attention's good attention. So if I come last or first, it's a bonus. Anything in the middle's not. So yeah, I'm down.
All right, we'll hop straight in. Luke will obviously run you through and talk to you and motivate you, and I will cast over you, so you have no pressure whatsoever.
Pretty good at motivating. I should be a coach. That's what I should do.
Yeah, go on.
Lewis, can I join you? Can I? I don't want.
Of course you
anyone.
can. I'm always looking for help.
I just want to stand behind you and just watch. Just stand there and gas everyone up.
Wait,
What-
Lewis,
how are
before I mute you, do you have a game plan? You thought of, I'm going to land here, or are you just going to go wherever the
Well,
wind takes you, really?
I won't decide until I know what way that plane's coming in.
Yeah, you got to
I
look
don't want
at
to
the
go too
angles.
far, but I don't want to go too close. I don't know if it's going to be a range drop, or I don't know if I go balls deep and go for a range drop. I'm
That's
not quite sure.
Most people obviously get a second go if your first one shit, so most people land range first. That's
See how they
bad
get on
then
and then
too.
go again.
Yeah.
Right, so range drop, you called it.
All right,
It's
good luck,
just-
good luck, Lewis.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But you're talking about
Steve's-
coach roles before. What's your idea of a good coach?
Right,
someone
stream,
that
tell me if my voice is loud enough now for
Yeah.
them.
doesn't talk too much.
But,
I just
yeah,
need to know what
LewTee
they're
playing
doing.
Blackout,
Constantly-
brilliant.
I'll say something out and don't shut up. But then you get the coaches like Revan where they don't actually talk loads, but they know what they're on about. So they just say the right things. And it's not about.
Yeah,
how much
Dave,
they talk,
fortunately,
it's
you
about
you actually didn't make the top 5,
Not a
so
bad thing, but they're just screaming
technically it
constantly.
never
But,
happened.
like, I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
about
yeah.
what they say
Just
when you
never
say it,
happened.
so if you can see someone's having a bad map, like tell them what they're doing wrong, but not in a.
There's been another
you know what I
update in
mean?
Blackout.
Yeah.
I noticed
I think
this.
when I played as well, we always wanted a coach, but we never knew who we wanted to get because we had like a specific play style which we didn't think other people would understand. So I think it's good in the sense that I'm coaching that I understand the play style. Hang on, I didn't realise how pissed I was if I fucking looked at my screen, by the way. So I think we're quite good in that sense, but
There we go.
we'll see.
Lewis
See how it
Todd.
goes.
Nice, definitely use of
So he
luck
said he's
there.
dropping range. He's going for the big
Mouse-
bucks
oh,
first game.
I was watching that
I'm
recently,
going to be
that
honest.
Yeah.
Show stream. I reckon this is going to be a
It's slightly
very
quieter
very
as well,
quick
by the way, when
one.
I'm playing, my game volumes. Oh, there's Lucy.
Yeah, I don't know why. Steve said if you get a chance, I've got to come. I have no choice. So.
100%.
Where
When
is
is Champs? August?
I don't know. Where is it this year? Do you know?
I don't think they've announced it yet. I'm sure it was Columbus before. Oh my god, I can film on stream.
Go.
Not a good angle.
All
we'll have
right,
to change
hopping
that.
over
That's just
to
slightly
Lewis now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Did he stick to his word and go range?
I usually
It
go
looks
for
like
wood,
he
but I'm
did.
not sure. I've seen one guy going for green. We've got one in blue, 2 in blue, 1 in green, and me in wood, and a piss LewTee. So
Oh, he's found an
we'll go for
ICR.
green straight
Obviously,
away.
Lewis was a
Start
main
from the
AR,
damage.
so It's his gun of choice.
I'm on a delay, so I've got to watch you on the stream. And it's not...
Okay. Hang on.
Lewis can hear him. Oh, Lewis has got the headset cranked up. Seen one. Oh, he's taken the shot. Gonna go straight away for the finish. Don't know if he's seen the trauma kit. Don't think he's seen the trauma kit. Obviously, Lewis is a bit older now. Losing the eyesight. There it is. Got it.
Oh my god. Fucking hell, he's going to shout me.
Oh my god.
He's going for a trauma kit. Fuck's sake. Where did he come from?
Lewis.
I'm too old for this shit. He just scared the shit out of me. I saw a trauma kit on the floor. In fact, let me explain this, Harry.
Okay.
I saw a fast mags and I picked up a stock, so it threw me off. So I was trying to find the fast mags without looking at the floor because I was just aware of my surroundings. And then I caught a trauma kit in the corner of my eye. I was going for the trauma kit, just sidestepping over to it, and I saw some guy in front of me. Thought I could get a bullet on him.
It's just sidestepping over.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not last, but I'm not first. We go again, I guess.
Right? Do you want to go again?
Of course I do.
We'll hop straight in. I mean, you did get one, so technically, you've done better than a few people.
Better than Dave.
You have done better than Dave. But technically, no one knows because Dave's not on there. But we'll hop straight back into another game. Are you going to play this one more passive, or are you going to go in true LewTee style and just go for it?
I think I've got unlucky. I've been baited out by a trauma kit. I think we'll go again. We'll go for the same sort. In fact, I don't know if it's Rivertown this time, you know.
Oh, that could be a shout, you know.
I think it is a Rivertown drop.
You reckon, is that what you're feeling, Rivertown drop this one?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think it might be. I think the mistake I made there is I need to get out of that building ASAP.
Yeah, as soon as you got that kill, you just need the dip.
That's what I mean, but I saw a fast mags and I saw a stock and a trauma kit, so I thought I'm staying.
You saw all the loot.
I mean, the rest was a bit of a blackout. What happened after the I went for the trauma kit and he came in? No pun intended, by the way. What happened then?
You pooed yourself, went to hide behind a barrel, and then that was it. It was game over. Lights out.
Me while I was hiding, right?
I think he just outplayed you, really.
Possibly. Won't be the first or the last time.
That is true. Dave did get a kill in his first game, actually. So Lewis, no pressure.
Oh, so he went for the second time.
He went for it, and then it all went tits up for him.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I remember that.
Well, listen, Dave. If that happens to me, it happens to the best of us. It's got to be a Rivertown drop. Look at.
You've seen the plane? Oh, no, plane kind of glides near it.
Do we go for a hydro dam though and make it an interesting game? How long have we got?
You got as long as you want, Lewis.
Okay. Fuck it, we'll go to Rivertown.
Alright, Lewis again. Good luck.
Thank you.
I hope you do well, honestly.
This is it. All or nothing.
There's too many things for me to concentrate on that game. I did well getting a gun in wood. I think I played it a little bit too quick. I probably would have liked a bit more loot before I'd have gone off there. That's the issue as well, no armor.
Lewis disgusting to
I think we've
himself.
got about 30 seconds till the game starts, so don't if you seem necessary. Join in if you want, Luke.
His
Where it
strategies.
began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. You gonna sing it with me? Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you come along? Hands, touching hands. I mean, that was unreal, by the way, when that came on. Because literally every event I've been to, I've always found myself.
You can't get to the good bit and stop.
No, I just need to explain though how happy I was
yeah.
when Sweet Caroline came on. Like every event I've been to, Sweet Caroline, I've either been pissed and sang it, or the vibes have just been there. And I'm sat there watching the game, and next thing, Sweet Caroline comes on. We're all on our feet. My teammates are like nudging me, Lewis, it's your song, it's your song. So fucking camera comes out, and I was involved in it. If I weren't screaming at that guy on a Sunday, I'd have been fucking, blasting it.
It actually is a very good tune.
It's my karaoke go-to.
There it is.
Yeah,
Now, if you ever wonder what Lewis's karaoke go-to is, it's Sweet Caroline. There you go. Alright, back into the blackout action anyway.
I have to come close to that, mate. I've got game start.
Where is the
this one. Where's Rivertown?
out of bounds zone?
I think I may have come out too early.
There it is.
Ooh, nah, just stretch it. One bar, like one arrow on.
That?
I can't see yet because I've got to watch copy.
Actually, I better not drink.
As you see him gliding down. The gazelle. Oh,
I've wasted more time gliding down.
There we go. Already people dying off the rip. Here we go. Lewis is stuck to his word and gone to Rivertown.
Common. I can hear a parachute, I think.
Found a gun. He did say he didn't have any armor last round, which didn't help him. Obviously, that is very important.
I've got faith.
Gets rid of the shotgun. Good choice. Awful gun, shotgun.
Blackout, Lewis.
Not much at all, mate. No. I played a few of that Alcatraz, but
looks like. Sorry, he's taking it a little bit more passively. This one.
Yeah, people love it.
Is that a paint can?
Taking his time.
A paint can. Do you go for paint cans or do you just leave them?
Yeah, I'll pick them up.
Obviously, this is it. If he dies now, that is game over. He is. I can tell you for a fact now. He has lasted longer than Dave, HeyJ, and DeReal. So he's not technically last. He's beaten them by time, in just terms of how long he survived.
Your bullet's close. See, you played H1, didn't you, before?
Yeah, a lot.
Like, you'd only pick up the loot you
Still
needed
not
in
found
terms of ammo,
any armor at all.
I don't know why, it's just habit.
No, it is, yeah, I just pick up random shit on this.
Could be the downfall to his game, not having a single bit of armor. Even a level 1.
And then just a shotgun.
Well, he's not opting for a tomahawk either.
Sorry, I could hear something closer. Not going through that ravine. Paint can.
After a little bit of time, he decided he's looking like he's going to venture. There we go. He's got his armor.
Because if I finish the game with more kills than others, but take like more of a time, that doesn't matter, right?
Not unless you tie. I think like if like you had
77 people left.
A time, I feel like
a lot of action's been going down. Lewis is just taking his time, you know. Sunday stroll on the blackout map.
He got kills quicker than you, and I think he would win.
So what's the on at the minute then?
5, and he's top. Which I thought would be something higher than that. Obviously, I played back there a bit.
Chat, have we got any predictions for Lewis? What he's going to get his score? I'm going to give him. He's going to get 4 kills this game.
Like the owner, like the Novo Luke, Big Luke, he hosted 1 week, and I'm going to come on as a guest.
Oh, he's found a KN. Decent choice of gun.
Talk about me.
3. Roper's going for 3 as well. Yeah, I reckon. 3 or 4. I don't know. He's gonna sneak a couple of kills. He'll get lucky as well.
Do I need to loot at this point?
Nah,
14? Kyle, if he gets 14.
Right, okay, we're in the middle of a safe zone.
Don't know.
In fact, have I got a mesh mine? Oh, I need a bag. We do carry on looting.
Lewis realising the essentials he has forgot in the bag and instantly finds one. Not got any attachments on his gun from what I can see. Oh, just picked up a stock.
Stuns are even better.
Yeah, 100%.
Stuns are great, yeah.
Darts and shit there.
Obviously, Lewis is now the main AR, well, was the main AR for his team, so taking his head glitches, playing it smart. Look at him. You'll send me 10. You know what, Kyle? If he gets 14, I'll send you 10. There we go. The attachments are stacking up now. And I think he just found a sensor dart.
I don't know if to stick this on the truck and go for a drive.
He did find a sensor dart, indeed.
Fuck it.
Here we go. I think I heard someone.
Now this is where it becomes risky. I don't fancy going through range side. So I think I've looted that, but we'll take a trip this way. We're going through more of a methodical sort of route here, I think.
Lewis talking about his game plan.
Oh god, the map's I haven't even. Yeah, I was going to say I haven't.
Obviously, there was an update at some point, and half the map looks like it's been destroyed. I have not seen this, but Lewis is going to have to take off-road route here to get to his destination.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Obviously, he is in the safe zone, so it's not too bad.
I'm going to hope there's zombies that I can see down there.
I'm pretty sure someone just threw a Molotov at him.
Right, let me just wear this one out. Oh my god.
Andy has been absolutely spat on.
I've been bullshit. I've been bullshit. I've been bullshit.
You've not been bullshit. He is absolutely spat on you.
Luke! What up?
That is so.
How do I watch kill cam?
I think you press square.
Can't believe that was 4 minutes.
He's on 10 health. I've been bullshitted. I've actually been bullshitted.
What was it, Luke? Sorry?
4 minutes and 17 seconds.
Lewis, you've wasted 4 minutes to get absolutely destroyed by Dave from the pub.
I've actually been bullshitted.
Well, you do slot in.
You know me, Harry, I'm not one for excuses, but I've come there, I've seen him on my minimap, I've got a sensor dart stuck on my truck, I've put my truck down the back garden so I've got more protection, and I've gone down the left-hand side of the truck.
Like a,
which I did do.
Shoulder peek it.
Yeah, granted, I didn't expect him to be that close, but I've still hit him first with a KN, right?
I don't know.
Can someone click that in the chat, please? Get a click in the chat. I feel
Well,
like I've been baited out
you
that one.
sit in a solid 4th place. So you did beat Javid, you did beat Dave, and you did beat HeyJ.
That actually knocks Javid off the leaderboard.
That does knock Javid off the leaderboard, so you won't see him on it next week.
Okay.
But Lewis,
I'm not impressed with that.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I expected better from you.
I feel like someone's just seen that and just come into the
Do
game.
you reckon you got stream watch? Is that what it is?
I think so. I think he had rapid fire on.
I think he broke.
Can you pick up rapid fire? Because
No,
I'm pretty sure he had rapid fire on
You
there.
can't. Anyway,
I've been bullshitting.
unlucky Lewis. We will move swiftly over to our rapid fire questions. So we've got 10 questions, 2 options, A/B, and you give me your answer of which one you prefer. Understand?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
chat. After this, we're going to have the chat questions. So if you have any questions for Lewis, please get them in, and we will start reading through them as soon as we get through this. Lewis, are you ready? iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King.
Oh no. Comedy or thriller?
Romance. Thriller.
Dogs or
Thriller.
cats?
Cats.
As you have a cat in the background. Fortnite or Apex?
Neither.
Yeah, I guess. I said you have 2 options, but you go with neither. YouTube
I
or
mean
Twitch?
Fortnite, if anything. Twitch. For what? It depends.
YouTube or Twitch?
Is this not? It's just rapid fire questions.
YouTube
okay,
or Twitch? PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
And finally, money or free time?
Money.
You sure?
Yeah.
Lovely. Good work, Lewis. Luke, welcome back.
I am.
Welcome back to the screen.
It's good to be back.
It is a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you back on. All right, chat. Now, we're going to get your questions in. Obviously, we're going to have to start off and kick it off and ask Lewis some. Lewis. There you go. Contents. Big Luke says, what did he think of Game of Focus?
What do I think of it? I can't say what I said in the chat the other night, can I? I imagine.
You can
remember what that was?
I can't actually remember what you said.
Yeah, I'm not going to say yes. Just
right, I won't say it, but you go back and check and just let me know if I can say it or not. What do I think of Game of Focus? I've tried all 3 of the sort of X Gamer, Game of Focus, and G Fuel. For me, fucking X Gamer, Game of Focus is more intense. You need 1 scoop. It's more powerful. It got me cracked. Game of Focus, yeah, for me, out of the 3, definitely. I'm not just saying that, it is.
Favourite flavour?
I've only tried one.
Oh, which one was that? Peach?
That was the strawberry slush.
Oh yeah, love that.
That's very pleasant.
Yeah.
Dave, Duke V said, why do you look older than my dad?
I don't know how to answer that one. I've had a tough paper round, I guess. I think for me, do you know what? People think I can't grow hair on my head.
You can't.
Just to make this clear, I can. I get my head shaved once a week. It costs me £10. I get my beard trimmed. I had it done yesterday for this. I get my beard trimmed, shaved to the bottom, and I get my head shaved, and it's £10 once a week.
£40 a month.
Yeah.
Just on getting that thing trimmed on your head.
It's not just that thing. No, I could do it myself. Yeah, my mum used to do it because I used to get my back as well done when my mum did it, but she can't do the beard. So I mean, let me just take this off and let's just appreciate it for a second.
Yeah, the beard's looking alright, to be fair, Lou. Not bad. Shapes up well, I guess, if you wanna.
Yeah, the beard is looking good.
It is, isn't it?
But yeah, Lewis, why'd you look older than Dave's dad then? Do you reckon it's the head and the hair, the hairy chest as well?
Yeah, I think it's the skinhead and the chest. I look back and I see videos when I didn't have this beard. In fact, it's the beard. It's not the skinhead. It's the beard.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, it doesn't help, but yeah, it's the beard probably.
Another question.
Best teammate of all time. I just took that one over off you.
You go ahead, Luke.
Best
teammate of all time.
Yep.
I know Harry's going to be smiling here, wanting a Harry. It depends what you're looking for. I mean, you used to be on your periods every now and then, Harry. You used to come online. You'd either be wanting it or not. So it depends what Harry you got. Best teammate of all time for me, probably. Ewan's going to hate me for this, but probably Denz.
When did you team Denz?
Bajon.
AW. Yeah, Bajon Sleebus. In terms of practice of what I've had for an event, that was by far the most practiced teams I've ever gone into an event with.
How'd you
by
do?
far, Bajon.
How'd you do at the event?
How did I go?
Yeah, how did you do?
We was top 8. It was EGL. We were top 8. We was playing Shawnee. It was XL. It was Shawnee Z, Insight, and Shawnee Z, Insight.
Quicker.
No, Shawnee Z, Insight, and one more. Excuse me. Anyway, we were 2-0 up on them on maps. Came to the uplink. It went overtime. We had to get, obviously, whoever scored the goal, whatever you call it, whoever scored in the quickest time. We had a strat. Now, Den's got through their base, and this strat would have worked. We got the kills. I grabbed the ball, and I can't remember the map, but I threw the ball up in the air, and it got stuck. It glitched. It got stuck in a pole. So we lost. We lost the uplink. We got reverse swept. We lost last map 6-5.
Oh no, that is awful.
That was for top 6, and then we'd have played Rift for top 4, who we probably would have beaten, and then Stevo for top 3 or top 2.
That is tough.
It's a shame.
Anyway, after we have a question coming in from Alec Pierce. What do you think Rec need to do to win a comp, win an event?
Win every series.
What do they need to do?
Beat the other teams. That's the start.
Well, that's a simple answer. What do they need to do? I don't know. It's just LAN, isn't it? It's just who turns up at the day, really.
Yeah, you can have like one bad map as like an individual, and then that's it. Your tournament's over. You go to a last map, and one of you has like a rough start or something.
You can't make mistakes at that level.
You just got to be consistent.
I was with Tun yesterday when he was doing some research for his casting AGL thing, and he was on COD stats in that London event. Shawnee was the only one with a positive KD, and it was 1.01.
Yeah,
so that's
considering
obviously you could just say it was and obviously they're still doing top 8, was it? Obviously they did win, the beat AG, and who was
they got top 8.
Beat AG and UIU or something. So it wasn't awful, but for them you would expect you would expect a few more of them to have a positive KD, because they usually would. It was just maybe just a bad weekend.
Especially
I mean, to be fair, I don't really watch pros play anyway. As bad as that sounds, in terms of learning things and watching them, I watch them. But last night Optics versus Gen G, I didn't watch it. I'd much rather watch an AM game, an open event, than a pro game.
Yeah, I prefer.
I don't know why. It's just I think it's just like your Sunday League grassroots football, isn't it, compared to your Blackburn Rovers? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lewis,
anyway.
This is we'll quickly answer Mr. Roper's question, because you probably won't even know about this, Lewis. Thoughts on Optic potentially being no more?
I never knew that.
Yeah, there you go. You wouldn't have a Scooby-Doo.
I don't know. I'm not an Optic fan. I'm not bothered.
All right, there you go. Not bothered. All right.
Sorry, mate. Sorry,
this is it. Lewis, can we do Karaoke King? Will you sing us a song?
Can we? Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah. Let me get my hang on, because where is it?
All the questions.
I've got. Do you want me to go and grab my Because it's strange. If I sing a cappella with no music, my singing isn't as good. But if I sing with if I can hear music, maybe not down my headphones. But yeah, a little bit of background. I've got my tone goes off their voices. Let me just find. Oh shite. Hang on. Excuse me.
We'll wait 20 seconds. No worries, Lewis.
Yeah, sorry. 20 seconds. Can I go for a piss while I'm downstairs as well?
No. Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. Can I? Okay.
Yeah. Kyle, Jack, sorry. Was it Jack or Kyle? Kyle, skipping all the questions. I don't think I skipped any questions.
He asked whose code should we use?
Whose code should you use? Probably Dietrich's. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, just cool.
All right, we'll get a little karaoke done with Lewis. I don't know if my vote. I haven't warmed up my singing voice today, so I don't think I can participate. But Luke was really excited to sing, so Luke will.
I definitely was.
I was reading the chat about when can you buy it. If you don't know, it is out this Friday at the website is literally just www.gamerfocus.gg. This Friday, don't know what time.
Yeah, you just need to get on that, by the way.
Yeah. There will be a post on our Twitter. Make sure you go follow us just at GamerFocusGG. Straight after the show, there'll be a tweet about how you can get some samples. And literally, got to fill out little questionnaire. Tap. Done.
Completely free samples.
Are they all 10%? They are all 10%, Kyle.
Yeah. Central. What do you mean?
So, excuse me if there was dribble marks in my shorts then, but I did not have time to wash my hands. So I had 20 seconds and 20 seconds all.
Can Lou explain why he was shouting at London? Who are you shouting at, Lewis? Who was it?
Oh, we was playing. I don't know the team name, but the chap was called Risky. He was an American, and I was left in a 1v3 at 5-5, and I got 2 of them, and I almost got the last guy, but there weren't enough time to defuse a bomb. And he just stood up screaming just constantly for a good solid 5 minutes until the next map started. Just excuse me, just constantly just firing fucking insults at us. So we won, and I literally went in on the control. It was the quickest control I've ever played, and
Yeah,
I don't know. I just had to
Steve
stick it on him.
started off like 16-0 or something.
Steve played insane on that map. I literally had to just stick it on him. I thought Steve was going to join me, but he didn't.
Fair enough.
It was quite calm.
Right, have you got a song choice, Lewis?
I don't know. I'm thinking, do I go for a Despacito? Do I go for a Sweet Caroline? Do I go for 80s? Do I go for something someone's not heard of before? If you got another question, maybe ask me that, because I'm trying to get my breath back. I just ran upstairs.
Me and Lewis will team next year for Anaheim, Lewis. We'll just team for Anaheim. All right, we'll sort it.
It seems to be a tradition, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll just coach one.
So, random says Sweet
Let's
Caroline.
just speak about last year's Anaheim, by the way. Should we just speak about last year's Anaheim?
Go on then, let's have a little speak about it.
So we we beat Giants, really good sort of game. Really, we're 4-0 on the CTF. They managed to bring it back to 4-4. I wasn't having the greatest. Sorry, just likes to talk to you every now and then. I wasn't having the greatest of games, but for whatever reason, it was 4-4. It goes to overtime. Now Giants cap the flag in the first 40 seconds, Harry.
Sorry, I was got to say, you just said you weren't having the greatest of game. You were absolutely shit in the bed.
Yeah, but in that interview, you said I was double neg. I wasn't double neg.
You were like 12 neg.
Well, I wasn't double neg, but it wasn't healthy.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, it went to overtime. I made a shot call. I said, Ewan, let's go right. You push underground, I'll push through call. Harry, I think you and Briggs died, if I remember rightly. Ewan got a 2-piece, came through middle, ran the flag through. 40 seconds we had to cap this flag, by the way. I kill one tin. Tahor shot me in the back, managed to somehow turn around at my edge and kill him and get the flag in, I think, with 6 seconds left. That was the best feeling I've ever got on an event. And then we move on to Teddy Rex.
Oh, don't.
Harry used to be our smoke player.
Oh my god, why?
Or Briggs did. And for some reason, before the map started, it was Harry. For some reason, before the map started, they decided to change who uses smokes. So we played a full Arden Forest because nobody remembered to use a smoke. And we could not break Bunker Hill.
It was bad.
Yeah, that was the worst. I remember that. Obviously, I still played then. That was.
Do you think we can get someone with a higher pitched voice that can sing in here?
What?
Can anyone join me
Lewis,
with a higher pitched voice?
The show is on you. It's all on you.
Oh, brown-eyed girl.
Corrupt. If you check
hey, where do we go? Days where the rain came.
If you check the Twitter straight after the show, there'll be a tweet out about how you can win some samples tomorrow for an hour. But it'll be on the Twitter straight after this. Brown-eyed girl's the best suggestion.
It is a good suggestion. That. Just in the chat, by the way, if anyone can sing with a higher pitched voice and knows shallow, I'd suggest you try and get in here right now. Because I mean, this one is that loud enough?
Yeah,
that's perfect. Go on, Lewis.
I can't do the female bits, but I'm just going to do the first bit and then stick another one on. Just try and find another one.
Are you going to do a little introduction like you're on the X Factor?
Yeah, so it's LewTee. I'm from Darwin. I'm 21. Tell me something, girl. Somebody's found another song as well. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? In fact, let me just pause that there a second. I've just found another song there. So if somebody can join me, by the way, and do the female version, we'll go back to that one. Let's just find. Where's that gone? I've just literally seen it on my. See, this is another karaoke song choice, by the way. You could always go for a.
Not in tomorrow, Kyle, but you can. When you buy them on Friday, you can. Yes.
By the way.
In fact, I need to get the lyrics on for this one. We need to talk, he walks. You say sit down, it's just a talk. Smile back at you. You stare politely right on through some sort of window to your right. Luke, let me see it. Luke, let me see that. Let me see it. Oh, what?
Oh, why is it went off?
Lewis, turn it down a tiny bit.
Fear and blame, you begin to wonder why you came. Did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and I stayed up with you all night. Okay, and then we've got. See, I've got a range. I can't go for the higher ones. I've just seen it again.
Just giving us a taste of everything. What you can do.
Exactly.
I'm just like his background.
Groupie?
Yeah, if I'm going to sing, I'm going to need some clicks in the chat.
Yeah, I think Random's
fucking
got
hell.
it.
You're an 80s ball, by the way. You're in Clipper. Oh, you're such a big star to me. You're everything I want to be. But you're stuck in a hole. And I want you to get out. You don't know what there is to see. Luke, no, it's time for you to leave. We're all just pushing along, trying to figure it out. Oh, Anticipation pulls you down, and that's just gone off again. But you can have it all. You can have it all. You can have it all. Oh, oh, so come on. So come on. I don't know the words for this one. You're waiting for your time is coming. Don't be late. And then we've got you see, if I was prepared for this, by the way, stream, I could have made a prayer. Oh, hang on, Country Roads.
Lewis, you did say to me, or you did put in the chat, you were thinking about doing a singing stream kind of thing, karaoke stream.
Yes. Do you know how that would work?
How would it work?
What I was going to do is I was going to have my own sort of stream where it would literally, I'd keep the same channel, but it'd literally just be for karaoke. So I'd come on, I'd do a song, a karaoke choice, maybe someone from the chat what they want, and then people would be invited on. So if they wanted to sing, they'd come on, they'd do a song, next person would go on, we'd have a bit of a rating, see who did the best, I don't know, and whoever did the best gets a prize at the end of it. That was my idea. I thought that was quite a sort of good.
No,
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
I think it just depends on whether people actually want to come on stream and do a song.
Not
do you know
very
what I mean?
many people. I'll come on though. If you need help, I'll.
What would your
100%
song
come on.
choice be, or is that just a host?
No, I'll we'll go with
Do a song?
me. I was gonna go Walking in Memphis, but it's a bit slow. Very good song though.
I don't know that one. It's not my age bracket, mate.
Yeah, we'll get it going. We'll sort it out with Lewis. Lewis will get it going.
100%.
Right, Lewis,
Yeah,
can we finish with a bit of Sweet Caroline? That's what the world wants. The world wants
okay.
that.
It's just that start bit there. Do you know what I mean? It just gives me chill. I mean, you see me Chester, it's just stood up. It's just every time. Should be bad for this one. Where it began. Luke, clap your hands, mate. Don't be rude. I can begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing. Can you hear the song at the back, by the way, or not?
Yeah, you can. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Was in the spring. Why is it doing that? And spring became the summer.
Fucking quality.
Who'd have believed you come along? Chat, hands up. Hands to the cam. Harry, where are you? I can see you, mate. Touching hands. Reaching out now. Reaching out. Touching me. Bring it in. Touching me. Touching you. Everyone in. Everyone in. See it out. Oh, free game. That's the chorus.
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. We're vibing here. I know for a fact, by the way, I'm going to hit a high note and it's just going to fucking cut off again. To believe they never were, but now I look at the night. See, no words, I don't need them. And they don't seem so lonely. We get it up. Oh, yeah, maybe there actually. Maybe I'm out bit. In fact, yeah, we'll stop there. I forgot the second verse.
Well, Lewis, it was beautiful.
I hope so, mate. It was 4 Carlsbergs deep, so I hope it was. I hope you could have. And I've not eaten much today, so 4 Carlsbergs is a lot.
The next time
So
all
I
the
hope it,
Gamer Folk is
sounded
actually to meet up, what we'll do is, right,
Yeah.
we'll meet up somewhere, organised by Luke in the chat, that's all on you content, and we'll go to a karaoke bar, and we'll get some quality content. Imagine that, man.
Yeah, definitely. That would be unreal.
Actually,
Yeah, that would be
so
unreal.
good.
100%.
But Lewis, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for inviting me.
It's been a pleasure.
I've enjoyed my time, mate.
Obviously, you can follow Lewis on Twitter, just at LewTee and on Twitch. What's your Twitch, Lewis?
I think it's the same. I think.
He thinks it's the
yeah,
same.
LewTee God.
So hopefully,
Just LewTee God.
hopefully you'll have more singing from him on his Twitter, and hopefully he'll get it started on his Twitch. But
I am starting to get back into Twitch as well, so.
Yeah. I gave him a kick up the bum and told him he needs to stream more. But yeah, everyone, you can purchase Gamer Focus on this Friday is in 3 days at www.gamerfocus.gg. Very easy. Anything you want to finish off with, Luke?
Pretty much what Copley said. Follow Lewis on Twitter. Follow myself on Twitter and Copley on Twitter. And on Friday, if you're on the Gamer Focus website, the second it releases, you're doing something wrong with your Friday.
You are.
So there you have it.
Anything to finish, Lewis?
Thanks for having me. I'm now pleased to be a ambassador. Is that the word?
You are an ambassador.
I am now an ambassador, which I'm very proud of. So yeah, no, thanks for having me. I've enjoyed.
Awesome. All right. Thank you everyone who tuned in. We will be live again in 2 weeks' time with.
And anyone still in the stream? Copley, who we're hosting?
We are hosting someone called D-Treats FS. I don't know who he is.
Do you like what I've done here?
What? Oh, you're streaming? Have you just put it up now?
Is it D-Treats FS? I think it is. Anyway, thank you very much everyone who tuned in. We will be live again in 2 weeks. See you all then. Bye bye.
Your wave or?
Bye. Woo!